we're going to throw you down. Because the idea is I want to get to... Oh, I have a grand total of 200 tokens to my name. I love that. I want to buy... Ooh, they added spacesuits that are very expensive. Because, yeah, I want the tier 2 drone, but that's 12,000. And the easiest way for me to get that would be to grab, like, 2 of my excess fuses. Because right now I have 5 oxygen fuses, which is just insane. I have so many oxygen fuses. Because if I sell 2 of those, that's 10k. I need another 2k. I don't remember if I have one more fuse that I don't need. I want to say that I had a bajillion heat fuses as well. Like a bajillion extra heat fuses. Oh, heat is... where did I put heat? Oh yeah, heat's over there. I need to check my heat real quick and see. Okay, I have 3 individual heat fuses out here. Okay, so do I want to sell a heat fuse and then buy a tier 2 drone? I could do that. Also, realistically, I should tear both of you up anyway and then grab 3 obsidian and finish that. Get that to the final tier, a tier 2 optimizer. I also need more iron to complete that bridge. That bridge is the only one that's not done yet on the main islands. There's a couple islands or a couple pillars I haven't done quite yet, but not onto those. Okay. So I have 3 obsidian left. I also need to do an obsidian run soon. Yeah. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to launch 3 fuses into space. We'll launch 2 oxygen and 1 heat. 1 heat, 2 oxygen. I don't think they fixed this. Wait, current inventory value is... Wait, no, don't tell me they dropped these. Oh no, they're not even good anymore. Ah, crap. Those fuses used to be so valuable and now they're not. Well, so much for that option. Oof, yeah, that's rough. The fact that they changed that recipe and it's so bad now. Let's see. Tier 2 machine optimizer, 3 fuses. The problem is I now have room for 3 more heats that I don't have built yet. Oh. That's kind of rough. These 2 don't line up well. I could technically. Prod and energy are still 5-6k, but lower ones are only 2.5. Yes, I just realized that, and I don't like it. It used to be really helpful. You could take the 5k ones, the basic ones, and sell them for 5k. It was a very efficient way to get other products. Okay, so let's see here. There we go. Fussy kitty. Oh, kitty, did you get shut out? Oh, hang on. My cat got shut out. Hang on. I gotta let the kitty in. Kitty. I had to go rescue the kitty. Hey, Tigger, do you want to snuggle my lap? He's like, no, I want to go somewhere else. There we go. Kitty. My kitty got shut out. I heard him meowing in the distance, and I was like, what's happening? I'm like, oh, there's a sad kitty out there. I dump those ones. Tigger, if you're gonna go out there, don't go meowing. If you want to stay in here with me, I'd love that. Oh, we are officially on to the next episode, I just realized. We got distracted. That's a cat. Yes, sweetheart. What is it? Okay. All right, we are officially heading to the waterfall secret thingy. What? Come here. I think he's annoyed because he got shut out of the bedroom. He's a delightfully fussy boy. You know, Tigger, I offered to let you sit on my lap. You would have had all the snuggles and love you ever could have wanted, and all the tummy rub. Weird. There's a chance that he wants like fresh water from the sink or something, so I might have to go do that in a second. He's a handsome boy. He's so delightfully fluffy and triangle shaped. Bless his heart. All right, here we are. It only took us 6 minutes past the time of when I wanted to, but here we are. Okay, we're gonna go like that. Oof, I'm glad I brought... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. There's a chance I need more explosives. I'm going to be really annoyed if I do. Not quite. Oh. Oh. I see. I see. I don't have any of those. And realistically, if I wanted to go hate myself, I could go to some of the other secret wrecks. Yeah, there's a hidden wreck over there that I could get into, and I could potentially get some cards out of that one, but that would be so miserable. Oh, I'd hate that. Honestly, I prefer being able to pick the difficulty of the wrecks when using the portal versus using the ones that are built into the world. And I don't know if those are like randomized or if those are preset built ones that just suck. I don't know. Well, that's annoying. So we've officially visited the waterfall wreck, but we need 5 cards to get in, and we have done because we're not that far in the game. It is so dark. It's a good thing the flashlight's really good in this game, huh? Because if it wasn't, it would be dark. Hang on, wait for it. No flashlight. Flashlight. It's a good thing that my flashlight is a light that stares straight down, right? Sorry, I'm always crapping on the flashlight in this game because it's awful. Hang on. Tigger. He's being a butt. Somebody's trying to sleep, and he's having none of that. Hey, there's that tier 2 spreader that we don't need. We don't need it because the game already gave us the tier 3. Yeah, we've had the tier 3 spreader for like ages now. How is our energy? 239. How much pulsar do we have? A decent amount. How much super do we have? None. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just dump this. We're gonna go visit the super cave. Oh, no, no, no. We're going to get the shredder. Let's do 2. I only have 1. Okay. Explosive. We have 2. Okay. So I need to visit the osmium. I need to visit super and I need to visit osmium, but I need to visit super first. Okay, so we're... Of course, I went the wrong way again. Gosh dang it. I've been doing that a lot lately. It's driving me nuts. The one thing I don't like about this location is these rocks right here suck. Oh, look. Super. Or uranium. These rocks right here, this ridge, really sucks. I hate it. Because it's really big, and it doesn't really, like... Those new 4 are randomized on world start. Oh, good. Are they all high tier, or is the tier randomized as well? Because I've noticed some of them seem really nasty. 4 new ones are randomized on world start. I wonder, are those set to a particular difficulty? Like, are they tier 5 difficulty, or are they, you know, random? Randomized tier 2, completely random. Oof. Okay. Hi. Yeah, I know. Oh, he was doing it to me too. I picked him up, tried to get him to snuggle on my lap while you were in there, and he's like, no, absolutely not. But yeah, I need to get, oh, I think I need an iron for this. I don't think you can place this, a shredder, just on the ground. I think it has to be on a platform, on a foundation. All right, here we go. Ooh. Yeah, I got so much garbage in here. So real quick here. Oh, you can put it on the ground. For some reason, I was thinking it had to be on a thing. Okay. Yeah, so right off the bat, let's grab all the magnesium and just burn it. Burn that immediately. The iron is useful. The super is more useful, though. And then we'll bring home, I guess, some cobalt. Oh, and then I've got no inventory. Got it. I'm going to fly over to my osmium drill and grab one osmium so I can throw down one more. Yeah, that's rough, though, about the whole lowering the price of the fuses. Because it's still 1,200. I just don't want to be forced to put in, you know, 45, 50 tier 1 drones into play to turn around and to turn around and have the tier 2 drones instead. Usually what I do is I wait until I can get like enough portal visits in to get enough cash or unlock all of the wrecks first, and then see what I can get out of it. Because if I can get enough that I don't have to use the tier 1 drones at all, you know, it saves a lot of time. There we go. Bring home some of that. You know what? Hang on. If we've got... I'm gonna need the osmium, so let's at least clear that out. Okay. Let's bring home that and that. We don't need that one. Bring home that. Okay. Yeah, fuse price works both ways, thankfully. They're also cheap to buy should you want them at that point. Yeah, that is true. The fact that they are cheap is good. Home is that way. Gosh. Yeah, that's true. And one thing that this game does that I respect a lot is the fact that the buy-sell price is the same. I hate when games are super sticklers on the buy-sell value of items. RimWorld is a really good example of the opposite, where it's like the resources required to make the weapon, you can't even sell it to break even. Like you'll have the resources to the components in steel to make a gun, and then the gun sells for less than the parts needed to make it. So it's like in games like that, there's no reason to ever like sell things that you've made. It's always better just to scrap them or something, because the amount of resources and energy to make it versus what you get for selling it is not the same. But games like this, it's a 1-for-1 ratio, and I love it. I'm also thirsty. Build more thirsty. What? Oh, and then we built our second one of those so we can get that off of there. Yeah, I'm thirsty. I know. But yeah, I do highly respect that it's a 1-to-1 ratio. That gets a lot of respect from me. All right, I got that cobalt I was talking about. I got some silicon, titanium, osmium. Okay. And then super. So I think the plan now then is I think we're going to do the fusion cells. I think we're going to start doing that. How are we in this episode? About halfway. Yeah, we'll do it. Let's bring food and water. The closest ship here is actually the ring. Now that I think about it, the closest one that I can pop is the ring. So let's start with that one, I guess. Having lower tiers of machines lead to how you build the higher tiers is nice too. There'll be an iron, titanium, iron. Apple. Yeah, I agree. I'm not opposed to progression. I do like a good, healthy progression. It's just I don't think that the tier 2 drone in this game is that good either. Like, the tier 1 is really slow, and then the tier 2 is not much better. So that's like my only real like annoyance or hesitation is it's like if I'm not particularly impressed with either of them. Let's see. This one is... Oh. Wait, did I never fully check this wreck? I don't think I ever fully emptied this wreck now that I look at it. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I'm not too overly impressed with the AI with the drones in this anyway. Like, they're okay. They're not horrible, but you know, they could definitely be better, and there's only 2 tiers, and the tier 2 is okay, you know? I just wish they would carry more resources or be faster or be smart enough to know that once a resource is not available to not complete the journey. Quite a bit sooner for the locally produced only, and tier 2 could be map wide, and 3 could be fastest. Oh yeah. Well, and that's something I've said about this game in the past is I would much prefer that this game was a 3 tiers of everything. Like, if I had built this game, I would have had a tier 3 of everything. Absolutely everything would have 3 tiers. So like this would be the tier 1, this would be the tier 2, and then the autocrafter would be the tier 3 kind of a thing. Or you'd have like the autocrafter have like a tier 2 and a tier 3 just on the autocrafter, you know? And then like the tier like you've got the grass spreader, and then you've got tier 1 flower, tier 2 flower. It's like have it be tier 1, tier 2, and then this is tier 3, you know? Have a tier 3 nuclear reactor, and then have the fusion reactor be significantly more expensive to make. Have it be like 4 super rods instead of 4 super alloy, and then have it give like 3 times the energy or something. And then have the nuclear have a tier 3 that gives you like 1,000, you know? A tier 2 and a tier 3 lake water collector. We desperately need better lake water collectors. These are so slow. Most playthroughs, I'll have like 20 to 30 of these minimum because I need so much. Anyway, real quick here, I needed to build a storage and dump everything. Okay, now I gotta find that loot room that I missed on the way out because I was talking. Should be this one. I also need to upgrade that at some point. Okay, we're at 2 pulsar quartz, so we're currently a net. Oh, we're a net loss. Too bad. That's too bad. We invested 3 pulsar quartz into this wreck and only got 2 back. That's too bad. 100, 1,000, 500, 100, 100, 1,000, 5,000, and 100. Not bad. We also did get an energy fuse out of that, which is phenomenal because that's a $6,000 fuse there. Easily the best fuse in the game is the power fuses. Oh, we have enough for another chest. Let's do that. Dump all that. I'm going in. There we go. Just bring me the rest. Deficit on quartz, but I'd say the whole up on the hole with the hull. Oh yeah, it's the problem. The reason why I'm saying net negative is because the quartz are very limited early game. So like I was super lucky. I've had 3 quartz meteors so far. I've had 3 quartz meteors. So I have a crap ton of extra quartz at this point in the game. Normally, though, I wouldn't have that much. So normally by the time I get the fuses unlocked, or by the time I get the fusion powers unlocked, I only have like maybe 10 to my name, right? So I'm usually very low on pulsar quartz, or I'm even ripping up a fusion power source to make the power cells. And so then if I come out with less quartz than I went in, it really hits hard, right? Because it's like it's something I don't have that's infinitely more valuable at that moment. What else we got? We got the fuses. Oh, we also got mushroom seeds, which are a good one to find. The mushroom seeds are always super useful. Especially when you start expanding late game. Honestly, until you get the final farms. Because once you get the final farms, I mean, you can have 5 of a seed, and you're set for the whole game with just that. Also got some tier 2 mutagens, which are fantastic. Those will be going into rockets. A filter chip? Did I find that? Or did I make that? Whoa, did I accidentally drop that? How did I do that? I don't remember doing that. Yeah, straight up. I have no idea how I did that. Okay, we'll bring that for this haul, right? And I have my other power cells. I do. Cool, cool. All right, let's head home. Yeah, the power cells are worth their weight in gold. They are so valuable. These energy multiplier fuses are so good. One of my worlds, I built 8 fusion power sources, 8 fusion generators, fusion nuclears, nuclear fusion, whatever. I built 8 of them, and then I put 3 tier 2 machine optimizers with 3 fuses each in it. I had like 150,000 excess energy. Like, it was insane. It was so good. I was like, holy cow, what do I do with all this energy? Okay, I think we had used a bunch of aluminum. Yep, so we can start migrating the aluminum back over. Good, good. Dump the rest. We have some seeds. Alarma. And then explosives. Tier 2 mutagens, which I'm very excited for. Those are going to end up in rockets, I'm pretty sure. First osmium rod of the game. Cool, cool. Yeah, you're right. These are still 5k, and that one's still 6k. But all the other ones are small. It's too bad. Oh, the other issue is I do not have any more obsidian. I am out of obsidian. Okay, so I'll have to look into that soon, too. And then, see, this is that I had 3 meteors of quartz come in, so I'm doing quite well on that front. Okay, so I can do... My brain is shutting down. Yeah, I can do the 2 other wrecks. Here, let's come over here and dump those. Do I need an extra food while I'm at it? Probably. Bring an extra food just in case. I have my terraforming turned up by 20%, and then I have my food, water, and oxygen turned down by 20%, because that's like the =1 feature late in the game that just drives me nuts. And honestly, I wish those 3 were separate. I wish the oxygen, water, and food were all separate sliders, because I would leave the oxygen the same, but I would turn like the food and water down by like 10 or 20%. I'm okay with the oxygen as it is. The oxygen's fine. It's just the food and water. You get late game where you have this really good food and it like overfills your bar, but then doesn't, you know, there's no extra use or value to it, and you're still pounding food and water down all the time. I wish there was one thing that I think would be cool for this would be like an upgrade here that lets you stack 2 or 3 foods and 2 or 3 waters on it, and then make it so that your food and water bars stay super, super big, and then it takes longer for them to drain out. That would be pretty cool, because then you could like essentially overeat, overdrink, and then have like the excess to work with. Was that a superstorm? It is a superstorm. Do I care about a superstorm right now? The answer is kind of. Realistically, the super is just far away from my base, which is why it's kind of annoying. I agree with the sliders. Late game water is just annoying. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's very annoying late game. Sorry, I'll finish reading your message in a second after I'm not getting hit on the head by meteors. Thank you for that. Ow. All right, game, calm down. Calm down. It just took two meteors in a row to the head. Oh man. You done? Looks like you are. Now that you made me waste 2 foods. Ow, seriously? Also, I wish the super storms stuck around longer. I wish the super did, because you literally have seconds to pick it up before it's all gone. And generally, I get like a. Oh, yep. See, it's already gone. Any of it left? No. And say I've only got 2 slots left. Okay, that's a full inventory. Cool. I got an extra. Good water on high difficulty Rex. Yeah, it's super strong. Yeah, the food water is especially annoying when you're doing like the Rex, the random gen Rex. That's the main part where it drives me nuts, is because you end up with all this. Wow, why do I have so much stuff here still? Holy cow. Wild. The other thing that would be cool would be like a blueprint tool, or a footprint tool, I guess you could call it, so that when you go into places like, I always forget, it's not this side, it's the other side. So like basically something that tracks your footsteps when you're going through the wreck, so that like you leave like a trail behind you so you know where you came from. I always want to say that at one point there was a thingy here, but I think they took it out. There used to be like a hidden wall right here, but I don't think it's there anymore. Anyway, yeah, let's take care of this one. There is this secret wall, but yeah, I found that one. Someone said there was another one that I had missed up here, but I can't remember where. Growable melons that provide both food and water. Yeah, something that stacks or covers both at the same time. Oh yeah, any of those would be useful. The main annoyance for me is just 2 crystals. Good. Yeah, like I said, the main annoyance for me is just late game. It just takes up time and space. And when you die, oh wow, another energy. Holy smokes. 100, 1,000, 500, 100, 500, 500, 1,000, 5,000. I think that's enough to get the tier 2 robots. The other thing, I'm trying to remember what it was. There was one more thing that I really wish they would add to this game, but I don't remember what it was. Don't remember. And dump. Holy smokes. Dump. Hey, got 3 of those irons because I got too much crap on me. Nice. What was the other thing? I don't remember. Well, one of the things that I wish they would add is make it so that anything here that you can make, allow it to be deconstructible for the resources, right? So like be able to deconstruct that tube, deconstruct this foundation, you know, like just to be able to better scale and loot the stuff that you find. Like that kind of stuff would be cool. I'm stuck. Trap like a rat. All right, what you got? Ooh, another whatever it's called, production. Yeah, that guy. Sweet. So this one was a net positive, which is good, or at least a net neutral on the pulsar quartz.